Your baby's developing brain. This presentation will give you an insight into how your baby's brain is developing during pregnancy. A lot happens during the first 4 weeks of your baby's development. By the end of the 4th week, the neural plate has formed and becomes the 4 main parts of the brain: the forebrain, the midbrain, the hindbrain, and the spinal cord. The forebrain becomes the cerebral cortex, which controls thoughts, memory, and problem solving. The midbrain sends information from the body to different parts of the brain. The hindbrain controls basic physiological processes such as breathing and heart rate, and the spinal cord sends information from the brain to the rest of your body. These are shown in the picture down on the right-hand corner. By the 8th week, your baby's face will start to take shape and become recognizable. This is what you might notice in an ultrasound. The brain will form into 2 distinct hemispheres, and the cerebral cortex will begin to cover the midbrain, which allows the brain to receive messages from the body. By the end of the 8th week, all of the major organs have formed and are beginning to function, which is controlled by the brain. During the 2nd trimester, the cerebral cortex begins to expand and wrinkle, becoming the brain we are all familiar with. The curvature of the folds in the brain rapidly increase, creating the hills and valleys of your baby's brain. During the 3rd trimester, the neural network of your baby's brain is almost complete. This allows your baby to have a thinking and processing center. It's at this point in pregnancy where you commonly hear that the baby can hear and understand the mother. The brain and head grow rapidly during the 8th month of pregnancy. With new technology, doctors are able to use magnetic resonance imaging, commonly referred to as an MRI, to monitor your baby's brain development. Doctors are able to use MRI images to determine a fetus's gestational age just by looking at a scan of the brain shape and tissue mass. The Education Journal titled "Quantifying and Modeling Tissue Maturation in the Living Human Fetal Brain" states that the appearance of fetal brain tissues in MR images is changing rapidly with gestational age. These MRI images can tell us a lot about how your baby's brain is developing. Your baby's brain is not made up of the same static tissues throughout pregnancy, but consists of developing tissue zones or layers, which is what makes it so easy to determine the gestational age. On the right, you will see different MRI scans of a fetal brain. I hope this video was informative. Thank you for watching.